Good morning, it's Barbara. I remembered to show you my gizmo. Going on out to the deck. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. It's Friday morning and I have a big bee. I think it's, well, I can't get a good look at it. It might be a carpenter bee or it might be a wasp. Oh, Dennis attached my, can you see my flowers here? Attached to my hook. So it's attached to the deck and now the flowers are hung up. I'm so excited. One step closer. I might be out here fiddling around today. I still have two things to plant for the deck. I have to sweep. I have to rearrange a little bit. I still have impatiens left in my flat. So I think I'm going to, told you that, I think I'm going to plant them on the shady side of the shed. But the first thing I'm going to do is go out front and take your advice and deadhead those two plants, the sage and the other one, which I forget what it is. And you gardeners assure me that they will rebloom, so I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to go deadhead those and then put her on the deck and maybe sweep. I'm so happy with my umbrella. Well, yesterday I was sitting here enjoying my view and realized that one of my umbrella stays or tongs or whatever you call them was doing that. It was broken. And as I always do, I'm thinking, well, maybe Dennis can fix that, blah, blah, blah. You know, and he was like, look at it. Oh, yeah, might do that. I'm like, forget it. I bought it yesterday. I'm taking it back. I'm getting another one. So I did. Now, I understand that most of you, the first thought would be, oh, I'm going to exchange that. Not me. I wonder if Dennis can fix this. I didn't hold on to that thought very long. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I've had it one day. So anyway, I have a new one that doesn't seem to have a droop, and so I'm very happy about that. Oh, I had a funny phone call from my father yesterday. He called, he said, I just want you to know that Paula was working out with your mother and she did very well. She was very happy with how she did. Now, Paula is the occupational therapist at Harmony. Hold on. And now I would have thought my mother needed physical therapy. Occupational therapy, according to them, is everything above the waist, and physical therapy is below the waist. But she was working on her legs, having her do leg lifts from her chair and stuff, I guess. And she was very happy. And Daddy was excited to tell me that. And then he's so funny. He says, oh, I'm sorry to bother you, but I thought you would want to know that. I said, Daddy, you are not bothering me. I want you to call me every day. I'm sitting here wondering how things are going. I want to know. Trust me, you are not bothering me. Call me every day. He laughed. So, like, he didn't want to bother me. I'm sitting here like half wondering what's going on, and he didn't want to bother me. Well, I think he understands now. Yeah. So anyway, so things are going well. He's feeling good about it. So I'm happy about that. Kim came last night, yesterday afternoon, and so we all hung out. Dennis had one of his D&Ds, the one that he does on his computer. So he was in the house, but he was, had his headphones on, and we could hear him every once in a while yelling. He just talks loud. So he wasn't with us. He was just with us. He has his in-person D&D tonight, so he's going to actually leave the house. But that's all right. It'll just be Vicky and Aura and me tonight, because Kim will be going home after they go to Sarah Ann. Sarah Ann is Aura's cousin, and she's having quite the get together today, because Russ and Pat, Aura's brother and sister-in-law, are going to be there for lunch today, and other cousins, and Vicky and Kim. So it's going to be quite the little gathering today. It'll be nice for them. Dennis and I are not going. Although I suspect we would be very welcome if we wanted to. But they will have a good time. We'll see Russ and Pat in about a month from now. They're coming at the end of June and staying with us, so we will see them at that time. So we will have an afternoon with just the dogs to do our deadheading and anything we want to do on the deck. Or I don't know what Dennis has planned, but he doesn't try. He doesn't usually do too much on a D&D night, so I don't know what his plans are. But meanwhile, they'll have a good time. But Kim won't stay tonight. She stayed overnight last night, but she won't stay tonight. So it'll be just me and Vicky and Aura this evening. And maybe we'll find a good movie to watch or some such thing. I should have brought it out. I started my twiddle muff for my mother last night. I'm using the same yarn that I made Isabel's Harry Potter sweater out of, that kind of maroon Bravo, Knit Picks Brava sport weight. So I'm knitting the muff out of that, and then I will adorn it with different colors, I guess, once I get to decorating it. Once I get to the twiddling part. But I did start that last night while we were sitting around talking, so that felt good to finally do that, because, you know, I'm all talk. I did go to buy more strawberries, because I think I need more strawberries in my gallons at least. But they didn't look good. She called them jam berries because they were like a little overripe and beat up and whatever. But it turns out that those were not from Highland Orchards, which is where I was buying them from. They're from a associated farm 20 miles away, and their strawberries will be coming, and so they're not buying any more because their strawberries are coming in. They're already got people picking, but I'm not gonna go pick strawberries. So she said within the week we should have them in our store. So I didn't buy the strawberries. I just took a ride, and I will buy them later. So that'll be nice to have fresh. And I'm hoping that those are more exquisite than the ones that I bought. I'm getting very picky. But you buy them so fresh from the farm, I thought. They should be amazing, right? They should be amazing. Anyway, so I need a few more strawberries for that, and Dennis is going to make like strawberry jam. And it'll be nice to have fresh strawberries. We only had one dessert of fresh strawberries, so we will. Yeah, Dennis made scones yesterday, so we had scones with homemade clotted cream and homemade blueberry sauce, and they were delicious. I'm pretty sure that this scone recipe is the one that I modified to make it taste like cornbread. Pretty sure. I gotta go back and watch my vlogs. But anyway, that was a yummy dessert that we had. Anyway, it was a lovely day yesterday. The weather was beautiful. It was a little cool. Or I was in shorts, and it was a little too cool for shorts. But we sat outside and really enjoyed it. She should have spent more time in the sun. By the time she came out, there wasn't a lot of sun anyway, so yeah. So anyway, it was a good day yesterday. I'm feeling calmer. I have been so stressed. I'm feeling much calmer. And maybe Daddy will call me today and give me some more good news. He seems very happy with how things are going. He feels like Mama's happy. And yeah. So he's very happy. He was, you know, he got himself worried about how she was going to do. I mean, he didn't want her to be miserable, obviously. So things are working out better than I anticipated, which is good. I mean, I don't like to be a gloom and doomer, but I was having trouble picturing how it was going to work. And so I'll find out on Monday. I'll go Sunday, stay overnight, and see how Mama's day is, how she does. But I'm not going to stay in her apartment. I don't want to mess up her night schedule and make anything confusing for her. So I will sleep in my dad's apartment. And that'll be good. I have some work to do in his apartment, you know, because my brother and I camped out there for a month. And it's all, you know, discombobulated. And he can't really clean it up himself. And he's not very happy with it discombobulated. So I'm going to go and see what I can do to straighten things up a little bit and make it a little more of a happy place for him. And go through his mail and his stuff and make sure all the bills are paid and make sure we know what's going on. Be his secretary for a little while, and he'll appreciate that, because he doesn't really want to do it. I mean, he would love it if I just said, "Daddy, I'm taking over your finances." He would love that. He would love that. I'm like, I know, I'm not doing that. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to. My sister's the one who's the accountant, not me. Anyway. So that's my plan for the weekend. But meanwhile, what's today? So Friday. Today's Friday because Dennis has D&D tonight. And then tomorrow, Vicky and Aura are going out for lunch with Gary, their brother. Dennis and Vicky's brother, Aura's son. And that'll be a nice outing. Get her out of the house. She's going out today and tomorrow. That's a good exercise for her. We don't take her out enough. She did have a doctor's appointment last week. And so she, you know, did go out last week. But weeks go by without us putting her in the car. And that's probably a mistake. She probably just needs to suck it up and get in the car more often. Suck it up is our new phrase between me and Aura. Suck it up. Always telling me to suck it up. I'm telling her to suck it up. We got that from Monk. Watching Monk one day. Anyway, so I'm expecting to spend a bit of time outside at least on this gorgeous day. And otherwise, relax and chill. I'm working on my chill. I've been so unchill for such a long time that it feels good to be chill. It doesn't feel very natural, but it feels good. So I'm working on. Oh, and I talked to my friend Kim last night. So she and I are getting together in 2 weeks. She and I graduated from high school together, and our high school class, everybody's turning 70, and they decided that the reunions were too far apart. We were doing them every 5 years. So they decided to have a 70th birthday party that we're going to. So we're all turning 70. And, you know, it's in State College and whatever. So that's 2 weeks, 2 weekends from now. And so spend some days with my friend Kim, and I'm looking forward to it. And that'll be fun. Anyway, so I talked to her last night too. And knit on Mama's twiddle muff. I'm just trying to chill. Deep cleansing breaths. But I'm going to go deadhead. Whatever else I do today, I'm deadheading those 2 plants so I can get more flowers in the front. I'm very excited about that. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.